14 miles from downtown Atlanta. Welcome to Truist Park. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp taking on the Gwinnett Stripers. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Bryce Elder. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
The 2-1. Slice to right, and it goes just foul. And the righty deals. Got him swinging.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Next pitch is popped up. Now the throw to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Their opponent on the mound today does run into some trouble finding the strike zone at times. So, Singy, I got to figure part of the plan, be patient, be selective today.
Yeah, you know coming in, regardless of, what that first inning is going to look like, you know his history. You don't want to help him out. You've got to be patient and make sure that when you attack that it's a pitch that you can do some damage with. Otherwise, just build up some traffic on the base pass, push across some easy runs, and perhaps get into some of those gap arms in the bullpen.
Jesus Sanchez digs in now. Pickoff move to first. De La Cruz back on a dive. De La Cruz off of first with 2 away. Two outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had him 1-2 and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Well, he's just glad that he got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
Abisail Garcia up to the plate. Into the outfield, base hit. The throw home, but it's offline. He will score. And it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
So up next, Troy Johnston. 2 on, 2 outs. And now 2-1.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Kicks and deals. Laced down the line, base hit right field. Around third. He scores, and they lead by 2. Now a relay to the plate, and he's got no chance. He's out. But 1 run does score on the play before the inning ends. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. The Jumbo Shrimp out front here, 2-0. Back at Truist Park. And today's starting pitcher, Yuri Perez. What do we need to know here?
Well, most pitchers today are pretty tall, but this guy's definitely taller than most. He's kind of an imposing figure out there, especially when he's standing on top of the bump. It's like he's looking down on you, so hitters have to be prepared for a couple of things. Ball can get on you a lot quicker because of the extension and release point, and then also tilt through the zone. If you're going to try to hit pitches at the bottom of the zone, it's going to be difficult to get on plane. So look for something up from this guy. You might have a chance to do some damage.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Swing and a pop-up. That gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
And you can Perez checks over to first, and he's back. Here's Orlando Arcia. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Righty to the plate. And there's ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make the call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Now batting Jordan Luplow, and they're all loaded up.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out 3 bases at this rate.
And now Drew Luckbauer. Swing and a chopper. Groshans tosses to first, but the runner scores from third. Thought they had a shot at him at the plate. And now it's Hudson Potts.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We go on to inning number 2. The Jumbo Shrimp have the advantage, 2-1. Back here in Atlanta, second inning set to go. Now it's the shortstop, Jordan Groshans. 1-1 now. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now at the plate, Paul McIntosh. And now a full count. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Batting up.
Joe Rizzo getting ready to hit.
Rizzo.
Next pitch is outside. Left-hand hitter waits. Line drive, and that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Now batting. The second baseman.
Back to the top of the lineup. John Birdie at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back. Here's Kevin Pillar.
The center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And a ball evens the count. The pitch. And now it's filled up. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Now here is Justin Dean. Slow ground ball to the right side, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Nobody out, runner at first. Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
In the air, right field, and that one gets down, fair ball. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Sean Murphy now at the plate. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball. Two. In the dirt, blocked. In there safely. Pillar, the runner at third. Dean at second with nobody out. That's towards center. Groshans puts it away, and there's one away.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me out. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
So the batting order turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Braden Shoemake. Struck out swinging his first time. Next offering is in for a strike. Second and third here, one away. Next offering is down low. 2-2.
Really good two-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Next pitch is popped up. Rizzo drifts towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We played 2 full. The Jumbo Shrimp on top here, 2-1. Back here at the ballpark, here's Garrett Hampson. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
The wind of the pitch.
2-2 now.
Up the middle, Arcia gloves it, fires over to first. There to beat him by an eyelash.
Had to make a perfect play right there after that nice backhand stop, and he did. He couldn't have transferred the ball from his glove to his hand any better than he did. Just an excellent release.
Now the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. The 1-1. Just missed. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. The wind of the pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Lugbauer pulls it down, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 7, Jesus Sanchez.
And now, Jesus Sanchez. He was plunked at his first trip to the plate. And the pitch. That one missed.
2-1.
Why to kick the pitch. And downstairs. Gets a piece and stays alive. Left-hand batter waits. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Jumbo Shrimp with the lead, 2-1. Back at Truist Park as we go to the last of the third. Digging in, Orlando Arcia. The 2-1.
Oh, that's good.
And that's ball 4.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jordan Luplow. Arcia on at first, nobody out. Next offering is downstairs. That's down and in.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Righty delivers. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. And here it comes. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. De La Cruz moving under it. And there are 2 down.
The third baseman, number 13, Hudson Potts.
Here's the third baseman, Hudson Potts. His first at bat was a strikeout. The 1-1. Yeah, there's the strike. And now the count is even. The pitch. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Welcome back. Start of the fourth. Now it's the right fielder, Avisail Garcia. Next one off the plate inside. Now 3-1. And there's the strike. 3-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. And he deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Kicks and fires. Got him. And now 1 away.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
So digging in, Troy Johnston. Doubled in his first AB. That one the other way. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Jordan Groshans. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. The 1-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So 2 down. Here's the catcher, Paul McIntosh. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Next offering misses down and away. Groshans leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. Did not go. Three and two now. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And here is Joe Rizzo. And he's already singled in this game. Next pitch misses way outside.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
2-1 now, 2 aboard. That's to third. Knocks it down. He doesn't have a throw, and he reaches safely.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And now John Birdie in the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Runners stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 4-1.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Next is the designated hitter, Garrett Hampson. And a pitch. On the ground at first. Takes it himself. Out number 3. So 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. On now to the bottom of the 4th. The Jumbo Shrimp on top 4-1. Back here in Atlanta, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Kevin Pillar. The pitch. That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike. Action in the pen down there. Chichi Gonzalez getting loose out there. Campbell getting cranked up as well. The 2-1. On the ground. He steps on the bag. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And stepping in is the speedy Justin Dean. Next pitch is inside. 2-1.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Here comes a pitch. To the right side. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Now batting, catcher, Sean Murphy.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Sean Murphy. He's 0 for 1. The wind and the pitch. And that's down and away. And now the count filled up 3-2. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So all down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing across, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of the fifth we go. The Jumbo Shrimp out front, 4-1. Jackson Stevens gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Number 53, Jackson Stevens.
So digging in, Brian De La Cruz.
Leading off for Jacksonville, the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
The pitch. And now 2 balls and a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Tyler Matzik up and throwing. And a foul ball left side. And now 2-2. Out to short. It's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Jesus Sanchez, the next to hit. And the righty deals. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Two and two.
Count is 3-2.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. A hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One-two now. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
2 outs. That one ripped, but foul. Right-handed reliever.
Oh, that's out.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Got it by him for the K.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
A new pitcher in the game, Chichi Gonzalez.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Now the number 2 hitter, Sam Hilliard. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Ball to strike. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Here's a 1-2. In the air, out towards left center. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
1 down. And now the right fielder, Jordan Luplow. A strikeout and a walk. The pitch. That one fouled off. And a pitch. This one high in the air to left center. De La Cruz in position. He makes the grab. That's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 7, Drew Luckbauer.
And at first, Drew Luckbauer digs in now. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the 3rd out. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the shortstop, Jordan Groshans.
Jordan Groshans.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Kicks and deals. That one catches the corner for a strike. Line to left. Hilliard makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Jumbo Shrimp lead it 4-1. And welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the 3rd baseman, Hudson Potts. And a pitch. And it is 2-1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Number 33, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Meyer, the right-hander, also getting loose. The count 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. The wide to kick the pitch. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Pilar tries to hold up, appeal to first. He did not go around. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that's outside. And the right-hander deals 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The designated hitter.
So now here's the DH, Justin Dean, 1 for 2.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Righty delivers. That's a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Now batting.
So here's Murphy now, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. 2-2. And that one missing low.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Tying run at the plate. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Righty to the plate. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
Tyler Matzek will take over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Number 68, Tyler Matzek.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the second baseman, John Birdie, for the 4th time tonight. Chris, how about the career arc for Tyler Matzek, a guy who was a first-round pick of the Rockies in 2009. Battled through the yips and eventually was a huge part. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
No, it's not exactly what they're going for when they say 1 up, 1 down.
So up next, Garrett Hampson. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. In the air, right field. Lays out and makes the play.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You can absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
Here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. 2-2 now. The punch out there. 2 gone.
Oh, it's a pretty nasty curveball right there, and the hitter didn't look comfortable at all. Clearly fooled. Tried to check his swing and went around, but it had been called a 3rd strike anyhow. That's how dirty it was. Nice pitch for the punch out.
At the belt and fires. And a count 1-2. Step off throw to first. Birdie back easily. Birdie, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's even up. One additional thing on Matzik, he was high school teammates with the professor, Kyle Hendricks. Snap throw to first. Birdie gets back easily. And the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Back at Truist Park, here's the shortstop at the plate, Braden Shoemaker. The Stripers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Left-hand hitter waits. Line drive, hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Sam Hilliard.
So digging in, Sam Hilliard, 1 for 3. The pitch. That one inside, and a count 2-1. The wind of the pitch. Hard hit, right side. Boots it. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Now the second baseman, Orlando.
Still 2 down now, and here is Orlando Arcia. And 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. New pitcher now, Jesse Chavez.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Jesse Chavez.
So digging in, Avisail Garcia.
The right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Here's a 1-1.
Nope, that's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And another ball. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out
Now
in the
batting,
8th.
The first baseman, Troy Johnston.
And the batter now, Troy Johnston. And he deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. That one lifted to left. Hilliard drifts towards it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Jordan.
Now it's going to be Jordan Groshans. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Activity in the bullpen. Kirby Yates preparing to come on if needed. Hit weakly on the ground. Lugbauer takes it to the bag, and the inning is over. So they go quietly there. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Jumbo Shrimp on top here, 4-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Tommy Nance.
Number 51, Tommy Nance.
Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Luplow.
The right fielder.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Here's a 1-1. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Next offering down low and in the dirt. And that's downstairs and outside. Got him swinging. Drew Lugbauer will hit next.
7, Drew Lugbauer.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
1 out, runner at second. And now it's going to be Hudson Potts. Runner leads away at second. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Man at second. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's the center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Kevin Pillar.
The 1-1. There's a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. On the ground to first. He takes it on his own, and that is the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 9th inning coming up. The Jumbo Shrimp with the lead, 4-1. Back here at the ballpark, all set to start the ninth in this one. Here's the speedy catcher, Paul McIntosh. Here comes a pitch. And now it's even up.
2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And that's the first out. And the batter now, Joe Rizzo.
Joe Rizzo.
Next offering is in for a strike. In the air to left down the line. Hilliard settles under it and makes the catch. 2 away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Birdie.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, John Birdie. 1-2 now. And there's the ball. Bounced out to short. Fires across the diamond. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. The Jumbo Shrimp have the advantage, 4-1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Huascar Brazoban.
Huascar Brazoban.
Justin Dean getting ready to hit.
The designated hitter, Justin Dean.
And here it comes. Dean checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he won around. Ruled a swing. The pitch. On a line, base hit.
Now batting, the catcher.
Here's the catcher to hit, Sean Murphy. The pitch. And a count 1-2. And a pitch.
That's ball 2.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 33 up and loosening in the pen. This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. Sean Murphy circles the bases, and they're chipping away. It's 4-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it.
Back to the top of the order now. Braden Shoemake now at the plate. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Next pitch misses inside. 2-1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And the next pitch is way outside.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. Three-two now. Line drive, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, but he's in there easily.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
On the mound now, number 33.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Sam Hilliard, the next to hit. On the ground to short. Oh, great stop. Over to first. Save!
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stop at short, which was outstanding, and how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
Now it's the second baseman, Orlando Arcia. Kicks and fires. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Nobody out. Both the tying and winning runs on base. Next one just misses. And it's 2-2. And that one is lifted in the air. De La Cruz gliding to his left. And he makes the grab. And there's one down.
The bat, the right fielder, Jordan Luplow.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jordan Luplow.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
So the tying run at second. And now 2-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Big spot. Tying and winning runs aboard with one down. Fly ball to right. Garcia makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
The first baseman, number 7, Drew Lugbauer.
Big spot here. Bottom of the ninth. Down to their final out. And here's the first baseman, Drew Lugbauer, trying to deliver as the hero. Strike 2.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
2 outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. Next offering misses, and the count is 2-2. So now with one swing, this guy could end it. And he chases that one. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
Well, all you want is a chance going to that final frame. They got some base runners, had the tying run at second, the winning run at first, just couldn't come through with the big hit. On the other side, nice job to battle through it, close out the win.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Jumbo Shrimp. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For Gwinnett, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Tonight's paid attendance at Truist Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
How such